Okay, so I have all the ingredients here. The wonderful thing about, and also the downfall of companies, is that they put the ingredients on their products, which they have to list. And fortunately for us, if we do our due diligence and we're not lazy, we can go out and acquire these ingredients for ourselves for a fully concentrated dose of what's real. And that's what I was saying about products like Savage Grow, Plus, stuff like that. I haven't tried it, but these are the ingredients for Savage Grow Plus in a mass amount that costs almost as much as buying the regiment in the pill form. So now, whatever it's diluted to be in these types of herbal regimentations in the pill process form, which you can't trust 100%, not in this place. I have all of them in their purest form right here today on Grimnasty TV. Take a look at everything. Here it is, Damnia. This is good for, they say, removing the blocks and nurturing certain parts of the vitality. Tribulus, same thing. This is pure Tribulus. You got Oat Straw. All this stuff is in the Savage Grow Plus. Cayenne, whatever that herbal oil is. Vitamin B3 powder. I think I'm shocking myself, but I keep thinking I'm getting bit by bugs. If I knew it was just me shocking myself, I wouldn't care. But since I think it's bugs, I'm jumping at it and I'm smacking myself and there's nothing there. All right, let's keep going. Horny goat weed. So all these herbs here, I'm gonna take them, the ones that are big leaf, I'm gonna grind them up in my little grinder here till it's like a powder form. And then I'm going to take it and mix it into my shea butter. Now, why am I doing this? Because I'm going to make a tea out of it. I'm going to make a tea out of all this. But, and what this does is it makes this little guy turn into this guy. Pretty much. And this is an antenna on the bottom of you. You got antennas on the top of your head. All of them go off because all of them become unblocked, which is the super vital itching for scratch. You get the itchiness sensation, the burning sensation. We've already kind of discussed that. It sends you your signal up higher. So that's really great if you want to kind of like be able to sun gaze and like bring yourself into that blue of that area there. Super electromagnetic. So that's what I'm saying. And also, what are we hearing about? This flaming eclipse coming. There's a super amazing one that's supposed to be like really intense. I suggest everybody sun gaze on that one because that's going to give you immense energy. Look at that Baphomet diagram. It tells you the ecliptic sun is to solve. So like it's right there on his arm. All right, so I've got everything here, just about everything that I need to create that heated effect. Next, I'm going to grind it up. I don't have that much shea butter. I'm gonna get more shea butter soon, but this is a lot right here. This is enough to rub on the body everywhere. And to think about what that's going to do. All right. And then I'll make a batch of it, a small batch that gets turned into a tea and a big thing of tea. Right. And then I take that tea and then I put some of that liquid in there too and mix it up over the next day or so, just to give it a good water solubility and material solubility, which both are going to play a good factoring role to make this a great vitality cream to rub on the face, rub in the hair to rejuvenate hair. It just optimizes and restores complete vitality to all areas. So that's pretty much what you're doing, because you had this before and then they whittled it down to that so you wouldn't be able to signal the super being, which is like a super vitalized being. So it's not just about being sexual, it's about being vitalized in yourself. And since we're sexual beings, that utmost heightened nature of itself in its superness has to have a higher sensibility expression of itself. All right, so we're supposed to be like that, like all the trees, like everybody else in here, and we're like missing out. We're missing out. Why do you think that those kids have panda eyes? Think about that. You don't even want to think about it. See what I'm saying? So, all right. Shea butter, I'm mixing all this in, grind it up, turn it into my vitality cream, into the powder form, put a liquid version of it in it, mix it up, make it even more potent, and take it, rub it in your hair, rub it on your face. And what this does, now let me go ahead and explain what is going to happen. It's going to block everything that is bringing your mojo down, which means that it's like a block for 5G, all that shit they're spraying. It creates a shield over you. That's a natural shield. So your body builds its defenses and it says, hey, stay out. That's why those people in Africa got such long members. All right, now let me tell you this. Last but not least, here's the Kilegia. It wasn't even labeled when it came. It was like, shh, take a look. So that's the main ingredient. I don't even know why I waited this long to say it. I don't want to even write on the bag because I'm so distracted with the excitement of this. You know what? Forget about it. This is how you spell it right here. Kilegia, like that. All right, so you only need like 2 grams of this a day in a tea, and the tea is gonna make a big gallon. So it's like you got a lot with a little bit, but I'm gonna take a lot. I'm gonna rub this shit all over my body, and I'm gonna sit and let this shit make me smolder and burn until I bring myself into a point of no return. This is Grimnasty TV over and out. Stay tuned for how this affects me, because I'm gonna make another video about that too, probably in another day or so. Stay tuned for the awesome results, and let's raise our mojo signals up, not even just for pleasure and satisfaction, because it's time for some action. Stay awake.